We're going on a slightly different adventure today, for me at least. I'm here in Plaka to actually do some shopping. My mother has requested a Greece or Athens sweatshirt. She likes to get them from different places, and the one that she has right now, she says is totally worn out. She's probably had it for 20 years. And then I want to try to get some things for some other people. I may not show what I get for the other people because that's a surprise. Sweatshirt is obviously not, since she requested it. And let me tell you guys, right before I left the house, I was like, do I need a jacket? Because, you know, I've been going out without one and then regretting it. Yesterday, which was Thursday, I did not. I was like, this is fine. I looked at the temperature. It said it was 18 degrees. And I was like, okay. And I went and stood on the balcony. I was like, no, I definitely don't need one. Everyone else is wearing one, but it's 18 degrees. It's really not cold at all. I had stopped at this place before because they had some that I thought she might like, but she wants not pastel colors. Gray is fine. That's really, I think, what she wants. So let's look. This may take me a little bit of time, but fortunately, I'm not leaving for a little bit longer, so let's see how we go. That store was actually great. They had a sweatshirt, and I got something for my dad. And the nice thing was that the sweatshirt I wanted, they had a ton more in the back in like all these different colors. So hopefully my mom will be happy with that. And they were super helpful. And what I was super impressed with, so there was a lady who was from Spain, I think, in front of me, and then there were some Italian ladies in there, and the cashier spoke Spanish and Italian with them, and obviously English with me. So super impressive with her language skills. I think learning a foreign language, at least when they're similar, I think people who've grown up with it, it's so much easier for them to learn a third language as well. Lucky them. I'm now going to walk around and see if I can find something for other people. I have already bought some stuff for our neighborhood Christmas party, which we have every year. And so I've gotten that down. And it's supposed to rain all this weekend, so I kind of needed to get out and do this today, so that way on the way over, I wasn't walking around in the rain. I don't know how much it's they saying a lot, but sometimes they're not always right, so it will rain, just a matter of how much. Well, it's not showing up in the video, but the pink behind the cloud from the sun setting is amazing. I really thought I was going to run a bunch of errands today until this evening, because the rain was supposed to get bad in the late afternoon, like 5 or 6 o'clock. Like it was just gonna sprinkle all day according to the forecast, but around, I don't know, 12:30, wasn't raining, just windy. It just suddenly downpoured, as you saw, and now it's just continuing. And I looked at the radar, and it's just gonna pour all day. So I think it's gonna be an inside day, unfortunately, because it's not like a light rain. I do desperately need to go to the supermarket, so I will do that at some point, but that's not that far, and I'll wear my rain jacket. And these poor people across the street from me were moving in today, and not a good day to move. We seem to be having a lull in the rain. I don't know if it's just lightly raining now, but it's definitely not thundering and downpouring. So I'm gonna quickly run to the supermarket, because that was one of the things that I really needed to do today, because I have nothing for dinner. And I'm almost out of the thing I've been eating for breakfast for the last couple of days. So I really need to go. This is the one thing about the Greek weather forecasting is it's not super accurate. Yes, we knew it was gonna rain today, but when I looked at it, so it was gonna rain this morning. No, rain lightly all day, and then it was gonna be heavy this evening. And I don't know why that is. Maybe if I was watching the Greek news, it would be better. But I don't know if I would understand what's happening. I'm not even sure if it's actually raining at all, but I have my umbrella because I keep getting dripped on from the trees and the balconies. So, but it was a good time to come out. Who knows what the rest of the day will bring. Typical Greek grocery store fashion. They didn't have two of the things that I needed. I almost got splashed by a car. So I'm now gonna go to the little Alpha Vita near my house, because they usually have at least, I need almond milk and peanut butter. I know they'll have the almond milk. Peanut butter, they may or may not have. I'm always surprised by how much stuff this tiny Alpha Vita like shop and go has. And they have the peanut butter I want. Yay! And they have the almond milk. I now know why it's probably sold out over there, because it's on sale. Since it's raining, it's a good time to try this again. I did get the other cartridge the other day, and it actually shows how to put the paper in on the cartridge. So we're all set now. So let's see if we can get this thing to print. I'm using the app that comes with this to print, and you can like make changes to it and do all this stuff. It has to connect wirelessly to the printer. It's fine. It does also have a place for you to put in like an SD card, and I think you can also connect it with a wire that it came with, like a USB cable. So it prints the colors, and then it adds the finish, I guess. So it goes through the printing process like 4 times before it comes out. And now it's done. I don't want to touch it yet because I don't know how long the ink is wet. I don't know if that's even a thing. It may not be. But that's pretty good for a little mobile printer. I didn't do any editing to it. And this is exactly what I wanted, was this little size. We just got an alert on our phones talking about how severe the weather is going to be and that we should stay inside. Now, right now, as far as I can tell, nothing is happening. I don't know if you can hear. I have my heater on because once it gets dark, it gets cool in here. So I can't hear if anything is happening. I'm supposed to go to brunch with a friend tomorrow, and if it's really bad, we may have to cancel because I don't really want to get soaking wet. I don't mind rain, but it's not fun because I don't have a car, so you have to I have to walk to the metro and everything, so we'll see. So my friend had messaged me last night saying that she wasn't feeling well, and she was going to let me know this morning whether or not she could still do brunch. Unfortunately, she still wasn't feeling well, so there was no brunch, and as you can see, there's no rain. So we got this big warning yesterday. I think I told you guys that we're going to have this storm, and it stormed all day yesterday and even into the night late. It was really windy. In fact, one of my poor plants had been knocked over in the wind. So, I don't know. This is what is weird about weather here, is that I can't really predict it accurately for whatever reason. Since my friend couldn't meet, I thought I would just have a very slow morning, and now I'm out for a walk just to get out of the house and see, I don't know. It's nice and clean after the rain, you know, the smell and everything. I also thought I might walk up to Philippapu and see if all this rain has made an impact, because we had rain like 2 weeks ago, and so, but of course it just rained yesterday, so it's not going to be immediate, but still. Well, I didn't think there would be a big difference, but there is. There's lots of green things growing on the ground now. I'm not going to walk too far in because it's a little bit muddy from all the rain yesterday, but wow, this was like dry dirt a few weeks ago. I'll link the video of that so you can see the comparison of this exact spot. Definitely starting to get green over here as well. It's very nice. It smells fresh, and somebody has definitely got a fireplace going because I smell a little of that. Looks like there's still some rain clouds, but I don't think it's hitting Athens. I think it's further away. It's kind of deceptive. I think it's over in the mountains, so probably getting rain there, but I don't think we're going to get much more. They're saying we might get a little bit later, but I think tomorrow they say we're going to get rain, but you know, You know how that goes. Look at how this is. This is where the tortoise was, and it was so dry. And now it's nice and lush and green. Welcome to another day of rain here in Athens. It has rained pretty much since about like noon-ish till about 7 o'clock. I'm now walking home from my Greek lesson, and I thought I'd walk through kind of Plaka on the way home, because I don't come down here that often at night, and everybody's got everything decorated, so I just thought it would be nice to walk through, see how busy it is at night, and also just get out. It's nice when I can sort of incorporate some exercise with my jaunts around the city. So, and it's really pretty here with all the lights and stuff. I think the rain has scared people away because it's not quite 10 o'clock. And normally all these restaurants down here are still pretty busy, but, well, it's also cold. It's like 11 degrees outside, and I can actually feel little bits of rain hitting my forehead. Not rain, but like sprinkles. So it's definitely keeping people away. It may not be the best night for me to come down to Plaka and see how busy it is, because look, usually these places would be hopping. Even down here in Kukaki, where it's usually pretty busy, no matter what it's like, it's pretty quiet. Finally, it's not super cold or super rainy, although it's not really super cold, but cold and rainy. And yesterday wasn't either, but I had to work today. I didn't have to work in the afternoon, so I'm out just in my neighborhood because I need to get out of the house. This is Belray, and I was so hungry when I got here. I ate the food before I could show you. But I usually get, if I'm here for lunch, I get the pulled pork tacos, and then if I'm here in the morning, I'll get they have a gluten-free, is it gluten-free? Yeah, gluten-free granola yogurt thing. So, but now I'm gonna get some editing done, and it's pretty quiet in here. Usually it can be very busy in here, but it's not, so maybe we'll just stay for a little bit longer. Now it looks like it's gonna rain. I mean, they said it would, but I never believe them anymore. It is awfully cloudy in both directions too. The other thing I don't like about this time of year, I mean, I don't mind the rain. We always need it. But it is a little after 5:15, and it's gonna be dark in about 15 minutes. Part of the reason I'm gonna start to head home. The first thing I'm gonna do though before I go home is go to this place next to Belray called Sugar Killer. I have unfortunately been ordering from here. It's addictive. It's a sugar-free dessert place. So I'm gonna get something for after my dinner. Where they have all these sugar-free ice creams and cookies, and I'm getting a cinnamon roll. One of the things that I really like about it is that the brownie and the cinnamon roll, when I've ordered it, has come warm. I almost forgot to show you guys the cinnamon roll. So I've had dinner, and this is a cinnamon roll. Now, it's not like an American one where they have icing on it, but it's probably better for you. They do put some sort of like buttery sauce on it. The first time I had it, I was like, okay, it's good, but it's not what I wanted. But now that I've had it a couple of times, I do like it, especially as like a dessert rather than a breakfast thing, because it's not overly sweet and it does have nuts in it. So, but yeah, sugar-free though. I'm back up in Kifisia today, and one of my favorite things up here is this great little park. It's right by the metro station, and they have events in here a lot of times. They have the flower show in the spring, and there's like some little cafes. It's just a nice little peaceful park up here, and a nice place to sit. And they have beautiful gardens. It's not very big, but sometimes I choose to walk through here rather than walking on the street if I have the time. The weather forecast did say it was going to rain today. As you can see, it is definitely not raining. It's very sunny. I don't know what's going on. I hope it doesn't, because I did not bring my umbrella. So could be a wet day. And I'm not going back home. That's okay. You can always buy an umbrella, right? This is the place we're meeting. It's called East Pearl, and my friend asked to eat early, so it's not busy at all. She still made a reservation because you just never know at this place, because it literally has like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tables, and that's it. My friend and I ordered the exact same thing and are splitting spring rolls. But this place is amazing, and I cannot wait to show you the food. And here is it's called a dried rice flat noodle with beef. So good. My friend and I were getting cold because it's gotten really windy, and so I was like, I want a hot chocolate. So we've come here. We were going to try to sit outside, but all the fire is taken. So we're sitting inside, but it's still really nice. It's a beautiful evening, and that hot chocolate was really great, and they like frothed it or something. It was really foamy. It was like a hot chocolate latte almost. But I'm walking home, and I just wanted to see the Parthenon. It looks fantastic, and because it's a little bit chilly, there's hardly anyone out here. But you can still see we've got clouds, and I can feel that it's very humid out. So I don't know. This rain that we're supposed to have may happen, but I haven't had any yet. So just that one day. That thunderstorm lasted for about an hour, and it was like big booms. So it kept waking me up. And you can see the street's still wet, so it's just continued to rain. Kalispera, everyone. As you can see, is very dark. It was nice and sunny this morning, and now it's almost 4, and I feel like it's almost time for the sun to set. They've been saying it's going to rain all day today, but so far it hasn't, but it may soon. I'm kind of over it. I probably shouldn't be over it because we always need the rain. But yesterday, I filmed all the thunder. That gave me the worst pressure headache. That tends to happen to me when the weather changes pretty drastically. And so I was in bed most of the day with a horrible headache. And like every time I would move my head, it would hurt. So I don't enjoy those days because I feel terrible. I feel fine today though. But that's where I'm going to end this rainy vlog. Or sometimes lack of rain. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. And also, I want to give a shout out to my members who are listed here on the screen. Thanks so much for your extra support of my channel.